What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So I want to talk about the heavyweight division, particularly Deontay Wilder and Bermane Stiverne. Now, I haven't really heard anybody on YouTube really talking about this in terms of some of the other channels, so I figured I'd share it with you. I was gonna do it the other day, but I got busy, so now I'm having some time, and I want to talk about this. So Deontay Wilder, Bronze Bomber, released a video. It's him and a motivational speaker, and they have this whole little short, kind of like a music video, you know what I mean, 4 minutes long, and they're calling out Bermane Stiverne. I don't really know much about the background of the motivator, but it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. It was different, and it looks like John Molina kind of set it off. John Molina did the diss to Adrian Broner, got a lot of attention on boxing scene and just over the net. People were talking, and now Deontay Wilder kind of took it to the next level and did this with the motivational speaker. He's calling out Bermane Stiverne. He's making it a public issue, and he even has the visual aid to go with it, whereas the John Molina diss was just audio. So I liked it. Like I said, it was entertaining. Anybody who does anything creative, I'm all for it. And I like to see fighters actively, especially in today's market. You got to look at it. These fighters have something that Muhammad Ali's and guys like that didn't really have. And even up to like Roy Jones era and stuff, the internet wasn't this big. It wasn't, things weren't the same. You got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, just different things where information is spread at, you know what I mean, at lightning speeds. So use it, you know what I mean? Do something creative, use it, make entertaining or controversial call outs, things that are going to get you hits and build up hype and excitement. These networks see these things, and then the promoters, and if it gets big enough, you know what I mean, they fuck around and might actually make the fight based on whatever you did. It's no different than a lot of you guys see all these dumbass one hit wonder type YouTube celebrities, like people like ain't nobody got time for that, or what's the name, Ice JJ Fish, motherfuckers like that. It's something about you, girl. Like the motherfucker can't sing, but he's getting a lot of subscribers and he's getting a lot of attention. So if you hype yourself up and you sell whatever it is that you're selling, you can become big in this industry. You know what I mean, with YouTube, and you just have to make it worthwhile. So Bronze Bomber, I like the fact that he did it. Some people might be like, "Oh, this is corny, Ego," because he's calling them out and da da da. Like I said, anybody who's doing something creative and different, I appreciate it and I like it. And I like the fact that Deontay Wilder's actively seeking a fight with Bermane Stiverne, because by doing all this, you got to put it in perspective. I personally direct, shoot, and edit video, so I know what video production consists of. You got to, you know what I mean, get takes and film, and your director has to give you instructions on what needs to happen. You have to frame the scene, then you have to chop it. He put a score to this. Just there's work involved in this, and you have to overlay the track because they did it like a vocal track and stuff like that. So there's work. So that shows me an effort. I mean, you had to hire a camera crew or camera company, a media group to film it. Then you had the track. You probably went to a studio, did the track. So you dumped a little bit of money trying to make this fight. So like I said, I'm all for it. Go watch the video. The motivational speaker, it was, like I said, I liked it. He had a little rhyme scheme, and he sounded like a country ass dude. He's Bermane Stiverne, what are you so afraid of? This shit, I don't know. It was entertaining, but he called him out at the end. You had Deontay Wilder looking like MF Doom and shit, like Dr. Doom from Fantastic Four with that fucking Bronze Bomber mask that he be wearing. Then he takes the mask off. It's just real WWE, real theatrical, dramatic. He's like, look at the camera. He's like, I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming to get you, or whatever. And that's, you know what I mean? I liked it. Like I said, I thought it was entertaining. I used to like wrestling way back in the day, like when they had the classic wrestlers. The Ultimate Warrior was my dude, rest in peace. And I used to like it, the build up, and he'd be in the back dress room, Jake the Snake and Arcadia. Like, you know what I mean? Like all them dude, Macho Man, all the, oh yeah, yeah, Hulk Hogan, Hogan, no, oh yeah. Hurt my throat and shit doing all that. But I just like the build up, man. They're trying to hype it up, and I want to see the fight. There's been some excitement in the heavyweight division. You got Mike Perez, Bryant Jennings fighting on the Gennady Golovkin card. Another good fight. So Tyson Fury, he's going to be fighting Chisora in a rematch. These are things that I want to see, and the heavyweight division is shaping up as a total, as a whole, I guess you could say. And I want to see who's who at heavyweight. And with fights like Jennings, Perez, if Bermane Stiverne, I just like how he said this shit. Bermane Stiverne, Deontay Wilder, if that happens, we're really going to see who's who. I personally like the fight. I think Bermane Stiverne, he's training at the Mayweather gym, so he's getting that work in Las Vegas. It looks like he had his weight handled better in the Chris Arreola fight. He looked better, just overall better toned. He didn't look as like flabby. So he's getting that conditioning and that hot element out in Las Vegas. Plus he's at the Mayweather gym. You got guys like Floyd Mayweather, who is a master at defense and you know what I mean, teaching fighters how to be slick. There's a lot of guys that can give him that work. So I think Bermane Stiverne is pretty quick, pretty slick for a heavyweight especially. Good movement. I think he played the counter puncher probably a little bit too much, let Chris Arreola get a little bit too comfortable in the rematch. And you don't want to do that against a Deontay Wilder. The motherfucker's 6'7", he's big, and I think Deontay Wilder's power is absolutely real. So you don't want someone like that to get a good early start. And Deontay Wilder's been knocking out motherfuckers before the 5th round. You know what I mean? Round 1, round 2, round 3, or whatever. So it'd be interesting because I don't think Stiverne can play that Marquez type counterpuncher and lay on the ropes and stuff. You don't want to. You got a fast starter in Deontay Wilder, and that wouldn't be a good look. So I would be anxious to see if Stiverne can make those adjustments from the Arreola rematch to that. Even though he was able to look good and stop Arreola, I think he baited Arreola. He kind of let him get some like false hope, false confidence, and then when the time was right, he just set the trap and weathered that early storm and just laced him up after he set that trap. So it'd be interesting. He's a smart fighter. Deontay Wilder. Some of you guys like send me videos of motherfuckers Kovalev and Stiverne, or not Stiverne, Deontay Wilder getting knocked out in the amateurs. Like, I don't care. I mean, that's part of what makes fighters who they are. You know what I mean? Taking those losses and taking those L's. So it is what it is. But that's one thing I want to question. See how he looks against, because it looks like Stiverne's power is also apparent. He was able to stop Chris Arreola, someone who I consider to have a man-style chin. So I want to see how Deontay Wilder's chin holds up if he is able to land something big. And again, you got that kind of like a slicker style heavyweight, and Deontay Wilder himself is very athletic. So I really like the fight. I like the call out, and I like that he's making it his business to put it out there in the public eye that he wants to fight Stiverne. You got, you know what I mean, two guys. People question Deontay Wilder's chin. They question his resume. Say, oh, he's fighting a bunch of stiffs or has-beens and stuff like that. This is a real fight. Stiverne versus Deontay Wilder. So I'm 100% for the fight. And I think they're mandatory. This fight needs to happen. I don't know why after the Stiverne Arreola 2, this fight has not been finalized or whatever. But it needs to happen, especially with this call-out. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see this fight? Who do you favor? Is Deontay Wilder the real deal? I really think he does have some monstrous power, but we'll see, like I said, if he can deal with someone who might make him think, who might be able to take him into some late rounds and different stuff like that, because he hasn't been in late rounds too many times. How is his chin going to hold up? How's Stiverne going to deal with someone with that type of height advantages? A lot of questions, a lot of variables, and I love it. I love this fight. Let me know what you guys think. Stiverne, Wilder, Bermane Stiverne. What are you so afraid? All right, let me stop. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video's Ego, signing off.